Hey everybody, what is up? Welcome back to another episode of Shovel Knight. Last we left off, we beat the Tinker Knight. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over here real quick, and we're gonna fight this level. So this is another one of those not random, but like oh, this guy's actually kind of difficult to get to. Okay, yeah, there's it right there. It's not like necessarily a randomly made area, but it's a, I don't know, I don't think I want to go down there. Boing! Oh, I'm doing so poorly. It's not a randomly made area because this level is going to be the same no matter what game you're playing. I can't speak specifically for other platforms because I am playing on the 3DS right now. But I'm pretty damn sure it's the same no matter where you go. But where they are on the map is, well, again, it's not really, okay, I could probably just jump that. Again, it's not really random, it's more that they move on the map, so you're not going to always see them in the same exact spot. Whoops, I knew that was going to happen, and I tried so hard to stop that, but that's okay. But yeah, so I'm gonna skip all these blocks. There's a dude right here. I need to kill him. I don't know where he is. Okay, there he is. Alright, cool. Is that a frog? No, oh my god, this is the worst part of this level. These guys I find incredibly, oh god, see, incredibly difficult. That spot's very difficult for them, purely because there's really nowhere where you can get high ground against them, and that's not very good. So you see how that guy moved on the map? I think they spawn in the same spot every time you actually trigger them to spawn, but for the most part they just move around, and where they're gonna be you'll never really be able to, well, you can tell where they're gonna go. Sometimes you might get stuck in a spot where you have no choice but to fight them, and that always sucks. But these things are usually pretty easy. I'd say this one's probably one of the harder ones purely because of this guy right here. This guy is the bane of my existence. He's very hard. I don't know where he went. Okay, there he is. I'm just gonna kill him. Actually, I'm not gonna kill him. I'm gonna... Oh my god, seriously? Where'd he go? Oh my god. Okay, I guess I do have to kill him. He just like completely destroyed me there. That was awful. Okay, well, I think that's like the end of this level. Should be close to it. Yeah, that's the end of the level. Yeah, that guy is probably one of the harder of the mini bosses that you can do. What is this one? Oh, okay. So I think if I'm remembering correctly, this should take us another 1, 2, 3, 4 episodes. There's one little area that we should do that I really like the area. It's probably one of my favorite boss battles. It's a hidden boss battle that we're gonna do. So maybe 6 episodes, maybe. So yeah, it's good to remember. Hopefully I'll have another game to play by the time that we end these. So this is gonna be, whoops, Polar Knight, and these wolves are actually really obnoxious. They're fast, and they're very purely they're just fast. That's all I should say there. They're fast, so they end up being very obnoxious to fight. Now we're just gonna go up here real quick because this will net us a lot of gold. Now we have a lot of gold to spend. I'm not gonna actually bother with a lot of this stuff because truthfully, we really don't need the gold. We're pretty good, and we can, if we need the gold, I could just get it, which we really don't. I've got all the relics that I really like to use, except for the dagger, which is going to be not this level, but the next one that we do. So that, oh, see, I hate these guys. I mean, I don't hate them. They're not hard. They don't do a lot of damage. This guy you can't jump on. Watch, I'll show you. He has a little helmet. So you can't actually, oh, I messed up. Yeah, I can't get that anymore. But you can still use them to charge the double bounce, so that's always a thing to note. 1, 2, smack. Gotta time it a little bit better than that, though. There you go. Right here, obviously... Oh, there's a bomb. I always forget about that bomb. But there is a nice and powerful treasure chest right over here, which is beautiful. And then here, you gotta be careful, because there is no floor, but it's really not that difficult, so nothing to worry about. Now this little dude over here, he will shoot a snowball, but the snowball does drop little effects as it travels, so that's gonna be a little, a little annoying. But you know, you've got these little platforms here that actually block it for you, so that's not too. What the heck? I think I just like completely missed it, but my horn, it looked like my horns got it, but I guess the horns don't have a hitbox. Now these guys are really not too bad. A double bounce bomb, a double bounce slash will take them out in one hit. We fought these things before. Nothing different about these guys except for the coloring, I believe. I could be wrong. I think maybe the only difference is that they do not take any like slip and slide. They don't slip and slide. These guys, again, these guys are impervious to jumps, but they are not impervious to slashes. Okay, so you can go down there if you really want. I don't think there's really anything. I think you might. Oh yeah, wow. I never noticed that the horns were not part of the hitbox. Never noticed that. So right here, this seems like it's really difficult. But really, as long as you just jump into the little like cloud puff things, you're fine. You can just walk at them. It doesn't matter. As long as you hit them, those will just automatically fall down. Now right over here, you want to go like that, bounce on him, and there you go. Again, it's just a little secret area. This one doesn't. This one only has a treasure chest. There's no coin. Now you can just bounce that if you really want. This part's probably the trickiest, I think. No, there's definitely another section that's pretty hard. Now this is, I think, one of my least favorite levels, and you'll see why. So I already showed you why I didn't like Spectre Knight's level. And that's not, you know, to take away from... Oh my god, I can't, like... That's not to take away from the level design. The design is actually really good. I just personally do not like these levels. Purely because of specific sections that I do not find enjoyable. And again, you know, I think that's not... what's the word I want to use? That's not shown for... I don't know. It's not like... That's not to say that the developers are bad, you know. Obviously, this is one of my favorite games. Whoa. What is this? I have never seen that happen before. Like, obviously, I love this game, so it's just that I don't like those specific sections. And this is the introduction to the section. But you have this little ice platform, and you have to hit it, and you have to stand on it because there's no floor. And it's a little, it's not fun, because, you know, you've got to dodge attacks too. They're in the final level, before the final boss. They kind of put everything, all the levels used together in one level. And this is in it, and it's probably one of the hardest sections in the game, and I hate it. But something I've noticed not a lot of people notice is that you can actually just sit on this thing all the way to the bottom of the screen. It won't kill you. So that's actually a really good thing to note. But if you do get stuck against a wall, you will get killed. And when I say that, I mean, like, you see how, like, I was standing on the top of the head? If you stand on top of the head and you go from the head into a wall, like, as you can see down there, you'll die. So it's basically, you'll get crushed. So right here, so they showed you, like, basically why I say that they have really good level designs. They demonstrate how to use the equipment before putting you into a trial. Like, this part's actually really, it's a little tricky, because you're dodging spears, you know, but you can just go like this. I think this will kill him. No, it won't. Okay, I'm wrong. I think there is a way to kill them with this. Now this counts as a wall, so they can't hit you through that. Yeah, there we go. They can't hit you through... Oh, no. Okay, wait, right. They can't hit you if you're standing behind the little statue, so that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Watch, you'll see right here. See, it just gets bopped. But they can hit you if it's not there. Hey, this is not where I wanted it to be. There we go. I'm gonna wait for that to. There we go. Sweet. So then again, you get a little dude here. I don't like to break that purely because like you don't really need to. I mean, you can get the gold, of course. Oh my god, this guy's not letting me bounce on him. There we go. And as it's kind of hard to tell. I'll admit that it's kind of hard to tell, but there's a nice little secret right over here. Another secret right over there. A little apple. Is always welcome. And again, I don't like to break that one purely because, you know, it's either gold or death, you know. So over here you're gonna have this guy. Now I don't usually kill this guy. I usually just use him to get the coins, but truth be told, I don't really care right now. I'm gonna keep walking. These guys are annoying, so I suggest just whopping them with your throwing anchor. You can use throwing anchor, you can use flare wand. If you're good, you could probably use the dust knuckles. Now he won't hit you while you're on the ladder, but he'll hit you off to the side of the ladder, so you got to be careful about that. Another bomb, but food, because food is super useful, and it's going to be a turkey, so that's great. Alright, you can kill those things, pop that, get him, and that's game. Awesome. Yeah, they're annoying, but you know, they're really nothing awful. So we're gonna go over here. Now this gives you, yeah, this is the section that will give you probably the strongest relic in the game that is offensive. The most defensive relic in the game is gonna be the phase locket. And this one is going to be the strongest one. Now, this one will one-hit anything but bosses in one shot. So you'll see, watch, boom, done. They're all dead. Now, it uses a lot of mana. This is just 20 per pop. So it's definitely not worth it to use to clear. I've never used this item in the entirety of the game. There's a little bit of a secret, which I will demonstrate after we beat this level. There's a bit of a secret, a little Easter egg with this weapon, item, relic, whatever you want to call it. So I suggest you go up here. Really nothing over here for you to do. However, you can clear that guy, and then you can clear that guy. And that is actually going to help you quite a lot. Now, you can go for that gold if you really want. Truth be told, I never really care enough to get that gold. I usually end up dying if I go for that gold, which is not good. It's not like tricky. You can actually get that gold with the fishing rod, I believe. I might be wrong. And again, these golds I usually ignore. They're easy to get, but it's also relatively easy to just mess up and fall through. So for me personally, I don't like that. Now, if you time this right, which I didn't, you can get all 3 of them in one shot. And I obviously timed that completely wrong. Now, you can get these. These are actually pretty easy to get. Yeah, there you go. You just kind of got to do a little crescent jump, where you jump and you kind of boomerang yourself back. I guess boomerang would be a better word there. Again, you don't have to kill these guys. Obviously, don't double jump on those. That will kill you. You will jump straight down, but you will land on this guy. So no worries. Nothing to be afraid here. And this guy, again, can't hit you, so you could just bop him real quick. Gotta jump to that second ladder, though, so you have to kill him. I don't think there's any way to get past that. Now, I highly suggest going for the mage up here first, because, again, he is a nuisance. Whoops, I messed up. Mistimed my jump there. But if you go here, I believe, yep, there is a nice little secret. Now this part does not have any of those little cloud things, but it does have that, so it does end up being just a little bit challenging. I don't think I've ever died there until just now, so that's a little sad. Oh, no, I really don't think I've ever died there. So if you go like that, that should kill them all. Yeah, there you go. You gotta do, like, kind of jump into them as they're jumping. I don't know the exact timing. I kind of just wing it every time, but that's okay. You don't need to do it exactly, because they really don't threaten you too much. Now, I don't know if there is a way to kill that guy. Maybe if you just, like, swipe as you fall. I don't know. But just be careful, because I don't know exactly where that lands. I think you'll land in spikes if you fall down. I'm gonna wait for this guy to shoot. There we go. And there we go. So I'm gonna go get my stuff back, because why the hell not? I know I can do this, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna actually equip that thing, because I knew that was gonna happen. I knew I was gonna mistime that. Alright, well, I don't have to use my fishing rod here, because thankfully, this will just bring me to everything. I don't know why this is here. It doesn't do anything. There, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that was almost atrocious. I'm probably just going to use the phase locket here, just to be safe. Yeah, I wasn't going to make that jump. Alright, well, now that we passed that, I suggest just not doing that. Just popping this guy. Once you break one of these blocks, he will go down there. That'll be a little bit harder to kill. You could also, if you want, you can try and save that. You can try and save the bomb to hit the wolf. It takes a little bit of practice, but you can definitely do it. But you don't have to, obviously. There's a lot of bombs in this level. I don't really know why. But again, this is actually a pretty tough area. Yeah, this is probably the harder of the areas with the mages. Because not only do you have the mage there, you've got like a little floating dragon, which I actually think I'm going to try and kill. Come on. There we go. I usually don't kill him, but hey, what are you going to do? So see, there's like another guy. Now, if you were smart, you would have saved those. I don't think you need it. Oh crap. Yeah, you need those blocks in order to get up to the music note. So I'm kind of glad that we died so we can actually get that music note. Oh, we start so far back. Alright, so again. Boop. I missed one, but that's okay. He doesn't give us any gold, so we might as well just keep moving. Bounce over. Oh, what? Oh, that was weird. I thought I bounced him. Alright, whatever. And they take 2 hits, so be very careful. They will knock you off. Might as well demonstrate that, because I don't think I've killed anyone without the power shard. The power shard? No, the power, swipe. So yeah, they take 2 hits. I guess the power swipe technically counts as two attacks. So it's always a good thing to remember. So we could just kind of skip over this area. We already did this section. That guy won't reach anywhere further than here. What? I thought I could break that. Okay, excuse me, little friend. Whoops, I messed up. I just didn't want to kill him. Whoops, 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 whoops. Crap. Get out of here. There we go. Okay, so remember, don't break these, because you can actually use them. You know what? I'm just gonna flare one this guy. There we go. Can I get this guy to come over here, please? I guess not. Whatever. Oh, now you show up. Whatever, bro. I don't even care. It's just a music note. We're not going for 100% completion here. All we're doing... Come on, can I get a double? Oops. Oh my god, I'm so, like, frantic right now. Wow, come on, how did he hit me? Come on, buddy. There we go. You got him nice and powerful. And jump! Okay, yeah, alright. So we're closing in on the boss. I believe this might actually be the boss right here. Now this is actually, honestly, in my opinion, this is one of the harder bosses. And you'll see why. These last 2 bosses, the last 3, Plague Knight, Polar Knight, and Propeller Knight, I think they're all the hardest ones. I think you can also put Spectre Knight up there, but that's just my personal thing. But you'll notice you can also do this, which is useful, sort of. It doesn't really do anything for you. But something to note about him is that he'll do that. If you jump on the top of him, he'll... Ooh, I almost died there. He'll block it like that. And if you spend too long there, he'll actually do damage to you. And this is why he's one of the hardest bosses, in my opinion. Because his arena has spikes. But we're gonna beat him right now. Yeah, there we go. His arena has spikes, which makes it actually relatively challenging. Because you have to worry about the spikes and falling on the spikes, which is why I equipped the phase locket, because just in case I made a mistake with the jump, I can correct that. Always good to know. So I think we'll end the episode there. I don't think we can do much more. It's already 20 minutes. Actually, is this... No, there's no... There is no dream sequence there. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I hope to catch you guys at the next episode. Peace.